Hello, Virgo men and women. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just to basically go on and just get you started, gentlemen, and also for you women too. This reading is valid for not only Virgo men, but as well as it's valid for alternative lifestyle Virgo women. Okay, and basically what I've decided to do today is to just to use my Lenormand's card as already illustrated and shuffled as we see here. And I would like to just basically tell you what's coming or who's coming towards you, as well as provide you with a description, as well as give you the initials of this person and possible employment areas. Okay. I'd first like to just welcome any new viewers and subscribers here to my channel today here. And for you veteran callers or subscribers, welcome back. Okay. So let's go on and get started. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that this reading is not going to resonate for all Virgo men and alternative lifestyle Virgo women. All right. But be sure to like and share if it does resonate. Okay, let's go on and get started. I'm going to start first by looking at the cards that fell to the bottom of the deck here. Okay, we have the bear, we have the bridge. Okay, we have the horseman there, we have the anchor. All right, we also have the coffin as well as the heart. Okay, so with those cards first, I'm just going to make a few general observations and then we're going to move on. And basically, this is, what's kind of coming into your energy field from now until the end of next month. So I'm kind of feeling here that, it looks like that you guys have gone through a lot of problems I'm getting here. And it shows here with these cards there that you certainly do have the strength to overcome your problems, okay? I'm also seeing for a lot of you gentlemen out there, you are very strong, and it seems that a stable period is approaching for you guys here. I'm feeling that you're going to be receiving good news. All right. I'm also seeing that someone wants to apologize, or I'm seeing you having experienced a lot of grief, and I'm seeing that person might be a bit deceptive. Okay. So let's go on and get into the individual cards, all right? And then I'm going to give you a more consolidated story of what I'm kind of seeing on, what's kind of coming towards you here. Okay, we have the bear, all right? So with the bear, that card is all about power, windfalls of all sorts, as well as financial matters, all right? So Jupiter is denoted with this card and it connects with earth signs, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then next here we have the bridge there. And this card is all about, successfully overcoming a problem that has been plaguing you. All right. Now this is an extra card that's not normally found in a usual ordinarily the Norma's deck. This is more of an advanced deck. So with this card is just giving you an indication that you certainly can overcome your problems. Next here we have the horseman or the rider. All right. So this card is connected with Mercury as well as air signs, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this card is all about news and new people coming in as well as change, okay? Next here we have the anchor, all right? So with the anchor, that connects with Saturn as well as Neptune and air signs once again. Libra, Aries, I'm sorry, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, all right? So this card is all about courage. It's all about, determination. It's all about stability. All right. Next we have the coffin card. And with that card, Pluto governs that card, and that's more so connected with fire signs. All right. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this card brings about negative events, life changes, separations of all sorts, as well as illness. And it also refers to an ex, an individual, that you've had problems, all right, with whom you've had some problems that might be trying to enter back into your life somehow. All right. And then we have here, lastly here, we have the heart. And with the heart, that connects with Venus and water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this card, as you would imagine, is all about, gentlemen, romance, passion, emotions. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is just I'm going to give you a more consolidated story to kind of let you know what vibrations or what is kind of coming in towards your energy field during this time span, okay? From now into the end of next month, all right? So I feel that although, gentlemen, although you've kind of gone through a rather tumultuous period, and perhaps even had a painful separation or a divorce, I'm kind of feeling a new beginning, is at hand. And I feel that you, as I've already indicated, certainly have the power to really overcome any impediments to success. Okay, I'm also seeing that it looks like many of you, you're going to meet a new lover, I'm feeling, in whom you're going to want to kind of establish a more solid connection. I also feel there's a strong chance as well, that an ex is going to return and wants to apologize, I'm kind of getting. And I feel that this ex kind of feels that, you are his or her true love, I'm kind of getting. All right? And I'm just feeling just with picking up, some giving you some more information on the people or persons, the persons that I'm kind of seeing coming towards you here, just to give you a description of how she looks. I feel that, I feel this person is very controlling, protective yet caring here. The person I'm getting, it looks like she works in a very high position, like management type position. Very charming. Okay, I'm seeing several women here, gentlemen. So uh, I'm also seeing a person that might even work in finance or work in food services. I'm getting a curvy, heavier set type woman I'm seeing, as well as a fit type female that I'm seeing that looks like she might even work in the gym. She's very athletic here. I'm kind of getting very active. She dresses very nicely. All right. I'm seeing a woman that's very established, very generous. Okay. But I'm also seeing someone that's very negative and depressed and has a low self esteem, and they might be a bit sickly. I'm kind of getting. Okay. I'm seeing very strong dark features. And this person, one of the people I'm getting to, may have also recently lost their job, or they feel that they're working at a dead end job. Okay. I'm also seeing someone that works near water. Okay. It could be, a club, a marina, or some type at a dock or around a beach type area. Or someone that, works within the post office or in a freight type business or delivery type industry I'm getting. But the person appears to be very stern, very serious, I'm getting very stubborn, I'm feeling. All right? So let's move right along and just look and see what may have occurred in your past or what might be in process of occurring here. Okay? And so we're going to do that by just examining these cards right here. Okay? The cards that precede the woman here. Okay? So I'm going to go on and just make a few general observations about what I'm seeing, that you may have already experienced or what you might be in process of experiencing, okay? I'm certainly seeing that, I'm seeing a lot of this. It looks like it has been a quite of a brutal change for you guys here, you know? And just as starting off, just looking at the birds here, I'm just feeling that with this bird, that card connects with Mercury, okay? And it connects with fire signs as well as earth signs. And this card is all about conversations of all sorts. It's all about phone calls, text messages, and, any type of telephonic type communication. All right. And then next we have the garden. So with the garden, that connects with Venus as well as air signs, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? So with that card, it brings about groups, crowds, parties, and social events of all sorts. And then we have the sit there, which is, of course, a gardener's tool for those of you who are unaware of what that symbol is, okay? That card connects with Mars and as well as, again, with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And this card is all about separations and arguments and rejections, okay? Next, here we have the clouds. And with that card, that connects with both Neptune and Mercury and again with air signs, okay? So this card brings about a lot of conflicts, a lot of confusion, as well as deception, okay? And then we have mountain there, okay? So with the mountain card, that connects with Saturn and earth signs, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This card, because it's the mountain, it brings about a lot of delays, a lot of blocks, a lot of stalemated type situations, and it urges patience here. Okay? So, what I'm going to do here, because we know next here, this card represents the woman that I'm trying to explain to you that's coming into your energy field. Let's give you a bit of a consolidated story so you kind of understand, where I'm going with this. I'm kind of feeling here. Okay? So, many of you, ladies and gentlemen, met a rather passionate new lover. And I'm feeling that you've met this person at a gathering, at a social gathering, or at an event of some sort, you know, where groups of people are, you know. And I feel that perhaps you had steamy chats and you really, really felt for this person. Some of you might even have gone on a date here. But I'm feeling that something shocking seemed to have happened here. I see a separation might have occurred and or will occur. And one or both of you looks like had a very difficult time kind of getting over this situation. And one of you might have also blocked the other two that I'm kind of getting. And it seems that this may have happened due to a lot of cheating and a lot of deception, a lot of duplicitous type situations in your that you had to kind of deal with here. And I'm feeling that just to give you more information about this woman, she appears to be very articulate, very talkative, very promiscuous. I'm seeing that this woman, she seems like a party type girl. She loves to party. She's very popular, I'm getting, very attractive and creative, okay? But I'm seeing on a negative sense, she seems very judgmental, very mean, kind of moody, and she displays a lot of, this mental dysfunctions I'm kind of getting. And she might even be a bit lonely, guys, I'm kind of getting here, but very indecisive, insecure, you know? And I'm seeing that for some of you, she smokes, I'm kind of getting. She's very cutthroat. And I'm picking up a slim type female too, as well. One who it looks like she has visible scars or she has tattoos, I'm kind of getting. And I'm seeing an older female too with grayish type hair. And she might even be unemployed, I'm kind of getting. Or seeing someone that's unemployed. And someone that might be having problems with their hair a little bit, so they might be wearing weaves or wig, I'm kind of getting. And it might even be a hairstylist gentleman that I'm getting, or a counselor, or does some type of event planning type work, or even advertising. Okay, all of those are kind of strong possibilities here. Okay, so let's move right along and just see what your future has to offer you here. And basically, is these cards here that kind of follows here, which that represent your future. So we see here that we have the snake, gentlemen, and most of you have many of the same cards, gentlemen, that appeared with um, the Virgo females here. It seems that both of you, I mean, you all are waiting for some type of a long-awaited call, and it looks like from someone from whom you've been exchanged, and it certainly seems that you're gonna get it. It's gonna come through, but you have this presence of this snake here, so you have to be very cautious. I'm getting. So again, getting back to the snake, it connects with water signs, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And Mars as well as Uranus govern this card. And so this card again is all about tricks, okay? It's all about deception, various, jealousies as well as lies, all right? And next here we have the child, okay? So with the child, the moon governs that card and it's connected with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This card is all about immaturity as well as innocence. So it might even be for some of you, a child might be involved in your situation I'm getting, and the child might be used as a way to kind of get back into your life somehow. And then next here, we have the man. And gentlemen, of course, that could represent you know? Or it could, in fact, represent another gentleman, another person that's involved in the female that in whom you're interested, because you have her here and you have the snake. All right, so it looks like it's several females, but it looks like that this female might be a bit sneaky. She's very sneaky here. I'm kind of seeing that. I'm seeing a shorter type female. This female, it seems that's showing here in your future, she has a doll baby type look. She's very young, and I'm feeling that she's short, and it seems that she's immature. But gentlemen, I also feel that you are or have been a bit immature too, and you need to kind of open your eyes to situations and be realistic about what you kind of expect out of a person. All right? Because next here, once again, this is the phone call card here. Okay? So it's the same card, ladies and gentlemen, as we've had. That's been recurring in many of your readings. Okay? So with that phone call card, that's connected with Mercury, all right? Because that's the bird, all right? And it's connected with fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, as well as Earth sign, okay? You can see you have this card here as well as over here too. So, it's certainly emphasizing that you guys will be receiving some type of communication from someone. So, like I said, it seems that one of you may have blocked one another, but this stalemate I'm feeling is gonna kind of end here. All right. So I feel that it looks like that for you guys. Just to give you a story, it looks like that some difficulties lie ahead. However, I feel that you'll receive some type of communication from a female that from whom you've been estranged. However, I really would not trust her, much because, again, of the snake presence, because I feel that more than likely she's attached in another situation, okay? And she just might want to or might just tell you whatever it is that you want to hear. So if you want to continue with her, you'll have to really kind of I feel that you're going to take baby steps, because this is certainly showing that you're going to be a bit cautious, perhaps because of how she's may have hurt you in the past or what you may have done. You may want to, you're going to kind of, move forward, step by step and take it one day at a time, gentlemen. But you better be cautious, gentlemen, in this situation with her, okay? Because there is still some dishonesty, so don't fool yourself. And cheating happening, and gentlemen, you might need to kind of stop again being naive and try to be a bit more realistic about your situation, okay? So let's give you a bit more added advice into your situation, and then I'm gonna select 16 letters from a bag of 200 letters to just kind of give you some clues of the people or persons that the people that's coming into your energy field here, okay? Understand that as you progress throughout, from now until the end of the month, understand that with this journey, God is here. Your life is certainly a sacred gift, okay? There are no mistakes and there are no coincidences. Everything that's happening into your life is meant to be happening just as it is, okay? You have the goddess of calmness here. And this card is kind of urging you to stop worrying so much and really let things settle. All right? Again, Be cautious and take baby steps, excuse me, as these cards are kind of asking you to do. And despite how things might look now for you, this goddess is telling you to shine and to hold your heads up high, gentlemen, okay? And understand that you are certainly, in fact, safe here. Spirit is holding you. This goddess is kind of, embracing you. It's kind of comforting you from all of the pains that you've kind of been going through, okay? So I'm going to go on and select 16 numbers as already indicated. And let's see if these letters will kind of formulate a name, or at least halfway spell the name of someone with whom you're dealing with, or who's coming into your energy field, okay? I'm going to announce these letters as I select them, and then at the end I'm going to repeat them to make sure that you have them, okay? All right, so let's go on and get started. Okay, we have an A. All right. We have an I. We have a V. We have an O. We have a Q. We have an A. Okay. We have a T. We have an E. An X, ladies and gentlemen. We have an I. So let's see how many we have so far. 5. Okay, we have 10. So we have 6 more letters to select. 6 more letters. We have an L, a G, an H, an O. Okay, 2 more. A G, and 1 more. We have an E. So I'm going to go on and just flesh these out and repeat them over to you so you can make sure that you have them. We have 2 E's. All right. We have 2 O's. All right. We have 2 G's. 2 I's. 2 A's. We have an X. An H. A V. Okay. We have a Q. An L. And a T. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, understand that we are also always eternally blessed by profound love, by a sacred union, ladies and gentlemen, with the great source of light that, that shines on us. Okay? Understand that in order for you to kind of heal your relationship with another, you're going to first have to kind of first heal the relationship with yourself. You have to forgive yourself, accept yourself, as well as love yourself. So, gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to submit me over your comments, like, and share if this reading resonated. And if you need a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. All right? Do have a nice evening. Thanks a lot.